Greetings everyone from wherever you are. Lynette Solar Travel is back. Wow. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Once again, thank you my subscribers for reaching me 1K subscribers. We are moving on strong and I thank everyone, all my subscribers for the love and support, guys. We are doing well in our farm. You can see our birds are here, very healthy, active, jumping up and down, and you can see them very lively. Wow. Yeah, they are waiting for their feed to be served. It's when we let them in. So today, guys, I'm going to discuss a very important topic requested by one of our subscribers here. It has been a request from majority of my subscribers, guys. So we're gonna discuss on the budget, cost generally, cost of rearing 50 commercial layers, cost of rearing 50 commercial layers, or if you want to raise 50 commercial layers. You can see these ones are all layers, the way you are seeing them, very active. And guys, we are at 3 months exactly. 3 months exactly. So we're gonna discuss if we want to raise commercial layers. So I'm gonna start with the lowest number, that is 50. Budget for 50. What you need to prepare with if you are a beginner, because it has been a request for a very long time. Do as a budget for 200 bahts, do as a budget for 100 bahts, and I'm gonna do all this. So I'm gonna start with a budget for 50 commercial layers for a beginner. Wow, we are at 3 months and you can see we are very active. We've grown so fast. Wow. So first and foremost, guys, what you need to have in mind, or what you need to set in place, first you're gonna need a structure. Where are these 50 birds gonna stay? Wow. Looks so good. Wow. First and foremost, because you cannot stay in one house with 50 birds, you have to prepare yourself where they're gonna stay. So you're gonna do a structure, just a simple structure like 50 birds, just a simple structure. You're gonna have that one in mind. Second, you're gonna work on feeders, having feeders and drinkers. Very important and very key. These are basic structure. Number 1. Number 2, feeders and drinkers. Number 3, here is where we need money. Feeds. And right now the competition, can see like everyone wants to get in, and time for feeding. They smell the feed and you can see how they are behaving. They are very hungry. It's lunchtime. Like everyone behaves the same when they are hungry, that is. So what you need to set in place, guys, number 1, key, basic, the structure. You can see my simple structure. I used to live here before. These are 1-bedroom house, or a double room. Let me use that term, a double room. This room is enough to hold up to 800 birds. These ones are just 200 here, and another room can hold another 200 or more than. This room is so spacious. You can see this is a double room. These ones are only 200. The ones we are feeding over here, they are only 200. So you want to raise, for example, I'm gonna give you this budget. You're gonna work with this budget, because to me, if I would deliver to you one of a farmer beginner, guys, I will deliver a month old 50 birds at 300 shillings each. For 50 birds, you need 15,000. And at a month old, it is a guarantee that all will survive, because all feathers are grown. They are not at a risk stage. They have grown. You can easily take care of them as a beginner. I'm gonna encourage someone to start with a month old. Easy to take care of, easy to manage. Yeah, I can adapt well even during cold season like right now. So a month old goes for 300 shillings, 300 Kenyan shillings. We need 50 birds, that is 15,000. Then we're gonna work on the feet. Here in feet, at a month old, you're gonna need a chick mash. If you're gonna start with a day old, well and good, you're gonna start with a chick starter, chick mash starter. But here I'm gonna give you a budget of chick mash. Chick mash from age now, that is weeks, from week 4 to week 8. Week 4 to week 8, they're gonna feed on a chick mash. 1 bag for a chick mash. If you have a pen, you can jot something down. If you have a pen and a paper, you can jot something down so that you are not left behind. So 1 bag of chick mash goes for 4,200 Kenyan shillings. And here we're gonna need 4 bags, so 50 kg. That is more than enough, more than enough. We're gonna calculate 4,000 times 4 shillings. 4,000 times 4 shillings. That is 16,800. Yeah, we are going on. And so that is number 1. We are moving to 8 weeks to 20 weeks. We move from chick mash to growers mash. And here, now they have grown. They need growers to make them more active. And you can see ours in the cage, guys. They want to eat. They're in the cage. Those are at lay points. Yeah, we received them at 1 month old, and right now they're at lay point. Good news. So we are carrying on from growers mash. We will need, like, because it is going for 16 weeks, from 8 weeks to 12 weeks, from 8 weeks to 20 weeks. That is around 12 weeks in between. We need growers mash, and a growers mash, 1 bag of 50 kg goes for 2,800. And again, this price depends on your area, where your business is, or your town. I don't know how it goes, because it differs. Business or the prices varies from one town to the other, but they are not far away. So where I am, I buy at 2,800 per bag. We need 12 bags to make us reach 20 weeks. That is 2,800 shillings times 12. We get 33,600. Then we are now done at 20 weeks. If you're gonna deal with layers like me, at 20 weeks you will start receiving your eggs. And right now we are picking our eggs. Going on, you start getting your return. From 20 weeks and above, you introduce them to layers mash. So you will need the money for buying them. Buying price for the 1 month old, that is 15,300 times 50. Then we add the chick mash. We need 4 bags. We've calculated 16,800. Then growers mash, that will reach us up to 20 weeks. 2,800 times 12, we get 33,600. So we're gonna summarize and get the total. If you have 65,800, guys, you can start this business successfully, I tell you. Right now we are feeding our layers, as you can see. We are feeding them, they are enjoying. In return, we get eggs. We are picking our eggs. So stay tuned, guys. For a beginner, it's not difficult to start, and that is on a higher side. On a lower side, still you can make it. If you have 50,000, you can raise 50 chicks up to lay point or mid point. At 20 weeks, you can take your chicken to the market and get money. It's that easy, guys. So next, I'm gonna give you a budget for 100 layers. I'm specific on layers because I focus a lot on layers, and they have to take a lot of water. 95% of that egg is water. That's why they are supposed to take a lot of water. You can see we are giving them clean and fresh water. So if you are watching this video for the first time, guys, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. At least you get hit and idea before you start this kind of project. At least you approximate how much do I need to start this project. Breakdown is here. Watch the video up to the end, and everything it's gonna move smoothly. Let's gather here so that we can have that knowledge and first-hand information from Lynette Solar Travels, who has an experience, who has been doing this for a while now. That's why I'm able to give you the budget I usually use in my farm. That's why I say I will encourage a beginner to go for a month-old. That one risk are lowered. And you can see my eggs are here. We feed them and we get our eggs. From 20 weeks, guys, you start getting your return. 20 weeks, you start getting your return. So nice. It sounds so easy, and this is quick money. So unemployed, guys, gather here. We get information, first-hand information, so that we do the right thing all the time. Thank you so much for watching, and see you later.